Entry 4. Jegg knows something, and so does Jah. Maybe they know something that can help me. Either way, I must learn about the sand. This is my best shot.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome.
hi. Hi.
You got a horse and you got here last?
To be fair, they lived before us.
I
Oh.
do.
Welcome.
Hi. Hey,
Come on in. We
Benny.
got a table. Yeah.
Table. Cool. This is
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. It's the library I'm working on.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You having a conversation?
Yeah.
Cool. Benny, you needed to speak with me?
Yeah, actually, I need to speak with both of you guys.
Oh. Okay, sure. Yeah. They're very cozy.
Mhm. Yeah, I just had them in my kitchen. They were like really nice and love to spread out my legs. Okay. Pleasantries. Serious conversation. I brought you guys both here because the last time we talked, when we found Ari, you guys mentioned the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You seem to both be knowledgeable about this.
Extraordinarily so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I need some questions answered.
Don't we all?
Hmm?
I said, don't we all? Well,
Right.
What kind of questions?
Well, for starters, what is it? Do we know? Like, some sort of corrosive element?
extremely corrosive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's simple science. It wouldn't be as bad as it was. But it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. It's...
Hmm?
I do know a lot. This is just... It's a little hard to talk about.
You don't have to.
Well, I mean, I want to. I told you I'd give you whatever information you needed, and I'm...
Yeah.
Well... At the end of the war, on the day of the Withering, everyone and everything on every battleground that was active, every base, they all started to fade away. They turned into that pure black ash that we walk on when unfortunate people make the mistake of stepping toward the Withering.
Mm-hmm. Ash.
Ash.
That makes a lot of sense.
Relatively speaking, it's much less radiated than pure withering, but incredibly dangerous. I think I've mentioned it before, but people that go there long term, it's awful, awful. No one's had the chance to study it. I mean, most people haven't had the chance to, because long-term
It'll kill
exposure,
you.
it would, or worse.
Yep. No one.
Mm-hmm. Do you... thank you for the information. I understand this might be a bit vulnerable. Experiencing it is not anything to... It's not something that's easy. If I might offer a bit of vulnerability in return and kind of an explanation I have seen the Withering. I've touched it. I was lucky enough to make it out, but that came at a sacrifice. I am a bird.
I'm sorry. I should.
I'm a bird.
Oh,
Got wings. They didn't always look like that, and they don't work anymore.
oh, Benny.
They were my blessing, and the only reason I survived. And I'm just kind of searching for any answers, anyone else who's survived, see if there's any healing that is possible. I don't know if either of you would know, but
Heal. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't give those back.
yeah, that's fair.
As far as what anyone has been able to see, after exposure to the Withering, there is no real cure. Whatever you're stuck with, you can be made more comfortable, I suppose, but I've never known anyone that's healed from it. And honestly, the fact that you're doing as well as you are is amazing.
You've never known anyone that's survived Withering?
If I give you this bit of information, I need it to stay between the four of us for now.
Of course. And I would also like to extend that I would rather not go showing off my wings yet.
You've got my word.
Thank you.
Jah?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know, this
yeah.
horse doesn't look very trustworthy. You trust that horse?
The day before yesterday, I met someone. I was close. Not too close to the Withering, but I was near the shore, and I saw her standing in the middle of it. I ran as fast as I could. I called out to her, and she came back on horseback, came toward me, and her hands were almost completely black, like a gradient up the arm.
Like it had taken them.
But she wasn't even slightly phased. Apparently, she had been there since, well, for a day or so, just walking the sand, and I couldn't imagine breathing that in for 24 hours, but she was fine. Completely. Her hands, I don't know that they'll ever be the normal color again, but they worked perfectly. She didn't have any side effects. I mean, as far as I could tell, she was going to live the rest of her life like this had been a footnote. Her name is Draw, and she is staying around at the moment.
You saw her at a site near here?
Not far from from Compton and from your village.
So
Sorry,
there's
a little
there's
wet.
some near here.
There is. I usually just stare at it from the hills, to be honest. Yes,
You won't expand.
Do you think it still has the ability to hurt, even if it cannot spread?
Absolutely. Anyone say normal living would probably kick the butt.
Mm-hmm. But you can stand on the edge, and it won't hurt you.
I know. I mean, I, once again, wouldn't recommend it. Who knows? I mean, one gust of wind and...
Sure.
But yes, I'm completely fine. I didn't get that close. There's a reason I wear as much as I do. I mean...
Mm-hmm. I think I want to see it.
Okay,
If I'm going to learn, I should know where a source is.
there is, more to it, I'm sure. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. We'll talk later. We'll talk when we get there. Okay, so you're just gonna go up here, and it's not too far off. Gosh. Skeletons and zombies are horrible, horrible, horrible.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
Hwah!
You sure about that? Wow. Okay.
Just keep
Yeah, no.
here.
Goosey doesn't really float much. Okay, there it is.
Interesting.
The site stretches almost to the end of the peninsula, but then there is a portion where it didn't quite reach. Okay.
The sun is rising. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Seems the only life that remains here is that of undead.
Which
There are probably other conditions.
Oh my gosh! It's okay. It's okay. That was way
Oh
too
dear.
close. Oh god.
Other
That
conditions that
Certainly was.
could probably lead to some.
Lead to... Are you one of the chosen?
Absolutely.
Benny?
Hmm?
Oh. Okay.
Just walking the border.
Is this... Benny, is this helping?
What are these chosen?
No.
You don't know?
Let me guess. Individuals give special abilities by the gods themselves. Is that the bit?
It's just a story. Something I read up on when I was a bit younger. When the Withering occurred, the god of death... Is this helping, though, Benny? I mean, seeing all this, is it good for you?
I think I should head home.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good to me, too.
Answers. Not all that I wanted, but answers nonetheless. Something about being there, seeing it. The Withering, they called it. It is a painful reminder. Even if it wasn't the same place. Can't lie. My feet have been killing me. But I can hide my limp, and it will get better. No one has to know. I just hope Jegg doesn't notice. I can't do that to her. Well, like the sun's rise, I will see you again.